into the equation as well. Analog having a pretty decent start against Adriano in that mid lane. Basically equal in terms of the last hits and denies, but he's a little bit ahead in terms of network.
Bottom lane, Gardic. Should be our first blood. Maybe the early point of the Voodoo might actually be enough with the help of the Fairy Fire.
Oh.
The Tavo gets the long range Soul Assumption. The nuke is there, and Wolf Team find first blood in game 2.
Lost for nothing.
Duster's going to be really cautious of his positioning here. You see Theolacor angering the tree line. They get Duster off the mark. They're actually going to go for HFN instead. He does have a lot of armor to play with. Theolacor holding his own life in regards to the snowball. Beautifully done. The usage just stopped the Terrorblade from being able to retreat, baiting him inside the lane. He's kind of dangling his own life.
Oh
my lord. Very. What is this?
Give him the damage. He's just too slow. He's too slow.
Oh, top lane. Vitaly's in trouble again. Another round of the Metamorphosis, but they don't have stuns to hold them inside the Cold Feet. Vitaly will just be able to step away. This phase boots is a must to be completed to keep him healthy in the lane. As meanwhile, bottom, Analog with the rotation, thanks to the haste, is able to bring down King RD.
That's all on the back.
Might go back on top. Vitaly doesn't have the greatest health to play with. The snowball again, buying him some vital time, and Vitaly was able to steal some health. Meanwhile, inside the invulnerability, he still will go down though as HFN now. Considering about chasing Theolacor, Reflection's already been used, but the right click's just stacking up.
HFN now having a really good start to the game. That will give them information about that high ground war, though. They can't make any kind of movements forward to contest like a small camp being taken. They know Theolacor was back stacking inside of the triangle, which, by the way, none of the heroes are amazingly good at being able to take that. So
rotation out of Analog. Tavo's going to be in some trouble now. He tried to get the kill onto Lumiere, but a beautiful rotation coming out of the Void Spirit might secure themselves a double kill, but even the Ember's got to consider about joining. But Lumiere dodges with the Doppelganger, and ADR is going to try and find him with the snipe, but the damage, it's not enough. Sidestep to the right, but the Remnant, just the AoE damage, enough to take down the Phantom Lancer.
Some good plays coming through from Lumiere, though, just to make sure that he was using the fog to its fullest potential, not wanting to let that Soul Assumption get off in the laning stage. But yeah, good pick-off. Still, it's all about making sure this Terrorblade constantly stays ahead of the Phantom Lancer. They've done a really good job so far.
No, not Void Spirit, not like this. Doesn't have any more ultimate charges. ADR's on the prowl.
He'll be okay. Side Gardic just doing his best to try and push out this lane as much as he can, but this is what happens if you give a good start to a Visage. He's even got... Oh! Stun cancelled by an S.
Alright.
Let's go. Easy game, easy prediction.
Say something. Dude, I saw it straight away. I'm like, no way he's going to try and TP out with the familiars there. Don't make that occur.
So can they farm for the next, let's say, 6 or so minutes, get those tier 2 items, and then look to make a play?
Theolacor is going to run into the jungle where Dust is currently positioned with ADR. Have the greatest ways to be able to deal with the Ember, so they need to go for Duster instead, and a beautiful shards will lock him into the stairs, but Theolacor committed him with the snowball, so ADR secures the kill. Is going to be able to dodge the initial cast, get some distance away with the Remnant, and I just love what Wolf Team are doing.
It's TL, so the thing is, Terrorblade is going to be able to farm just that little bit faster. Is he almost finished up into the full Manta style? Is that...
Bottom lane, ADR's taking a decent amount of damage. He does have some reinforcements, so to be able to play with him. King RD's going to be able to step in with the Ice Blast as well. It's beautiful. The combo's out to force away the Void Spirit. And meanwhile, Vitaly, though, just charging in. He's recognized that Wolf Team, they've already used all their spells, so the Death Prophet, he's got nothing to fear. But with the resummon of the Familiars, he's got to be a little bit cautious with the moment. And Analog's going to be in with the Fulp as well, as now Tavo still will go down as Vitaly doing an incredible job just chunking away the passive from the Visage to be able to deal with the offlane.
Which is exactly what you want, right? You want everyone to be able to join in onto this team fight. You don't want PL to be the only one picking up this farm as
bottom lane.
There actually should be a dead Tusk here.
Should be. So Hokori, I don't believe they can still take this skirmish with the X on cooldown. So Tusk gonna go down. They would consider about stepping in, but They're probably going to lose control of this bottom jungle now as ADR off the back of the haste will continue chasing again. Just a little bit off the mark with the Remnant. They get the dodge out and now they're back in onto Vitaly. But the Ice Blast connecting him. The Death Prophet will pop under the damage.
Say it again too, TB's just happily farming. He's going into the Dragonlance, he's got the Manta style, he's got his level 12 as well, so might be looking to get some kind of aggressive move happening very shortly. Tavo, he's got the drums coming out.
They're going to be in onto the tier 1 tower. King RD should go down to the damage coming out from the Melodic, but again, ADR in combination with Dust Up, this damage is racking up, but they're just lacking the stuns time and time again. ADR just getting that Remnant away at the last second. But Dust Up, oh, nice sight up. What? I thought he was out of range.
It's a much bigger range than it looks. Really, to me, all they're waiting for now is about 500 gold on Adriano. They need to make sure that out of the Maelstrom, all of those PL illusions suddenly just make the PL much more vulnerable, and he's going in the heart to be able to combat that.
It's go time now. You just got an Arcane Rune on ADR. You got a Blink Dagger on Tiny.
If they can find Tavo, this would be big. They should know exactly where he is.
King RD is going to be in, cancelling out the Witch Doctor's escape.
Tavo. Tavo.
He's close to the... Oh, yeah, they don't have a T1 tower now. So, Visage, no one's going to be able to rejoin him. Exo pop. Tavo's going to go down. They are starting to part down bottom. Tiny's going to be nearby with a combination. The follow-up in the Ice Blast as well will cancel out the life of Theolacor. You'll take that, though, on Dire. That's Exo used. You get a kill. Yes, it's a position 3 going down.
Better performance coming through from King RD this game.
Oh, those finally go down.
Going down.
Are they going to go high ground?
That's a bit of a mistake, not glyphing there.
They're in.
And the free refresh.
King RD. An Avalanche onto 2. They'll toss out the Tusk. An easy kill onto Theolacor, and they're up the high ground. Even without the level 15 talent on Tavo, they're ready to try and siege.
And this creep wave is going to live. Like, the second wave with the siege creep is there. This is just
King RD's in again.
Usage.
What a jump! Onto Vitaly, pops the BKB, but the damage from HFN's too much for them to handle. Vitaly's out without a buyback, and now ADR to the backline he goes. A Remnant instantly to reposition. As Hokori, they've got no answers in this defense.
Yeah, just giving away a
full duration out of the Exo, but I'm concerned that might not happen because Dire, their lineup thrives on a whole... It's just Duster at the moment on Theolacor, so he should be able to TP out. Once his full wave instead, and well, finally they'll get another person to TP in King RD, so Theolacor has done his job though. He's stalled this out, slowing down the tower siege, just giving Lumiere enough time, but really for Dire, it's Tiny jumping into AA blow up, and then Ember being able to deal with another support. If they're able to do that, then they'll win a majority of fights.
I've been really happy with the fact that they've been able to make a lot of these lane cuts happen. I don't think that was one that you needed to stick around for. Like, okay, it's a free kill. I was saying that you hit your heart timing on the PL, and the Aegis just got to go. You got to get more and more pickoffs. You got to take fights on your terms. Like, fighting around this high ground ward that they've got right now is so key right now. They can't give it up for free.
But I see them. Dire have their own information to be able to play with. As King RD tries to get the combo up, but look at the backline ADR. It's a massive amount of damage. They're going to try and secure the kill, but they don't have it at the moment, so they'll turn to Vitaly instead. As HFN goes unanswered throughout the team fight. There's Terrorblade, too much of an issue, and now we can turn to deal with Lumia next as well. A Doppelganger to reposition. He can duke and jive all he wants, but as soon as they deal with the illusions, they know exactly where the real Phantom Lancer is escaping. Juking through the tree line, but ADR shuts down their door with their opportunity to take that fight. Wolf team, 0 casualties. We can't fight here. You run away, but Scardy slows you down, and all of a sudden, you are stuck in the meat grinder.
They're going all the way around. They want to try and find the back lines. AA, Tiny, they would be the ideal people to go on, but my man, you're losing your racks. Yeah, they know where they are.
Instantly. Theolacor's in. They want to try and blow up the Ancient Apparition. A beautiful target to take out of the equation. But Vitaly's still in trouble though, even without the Metamorphosis HFN. He's just way too far for them to deal with. AAO flying in from downtown. Doesn't really do too much, but the damage, it's really been dealt already. One barracks left standing. The PL, we thought it was going to be the ticking time bomb, but Wolf Team will make sure that doesn't explode, as they'll go for the kills instead. Who cares about the mega creeps? It's HFN. You'll celebrate with a godlike streak. And meanwhile, ADR will hold back the backline as well, changing an analog. And now the work has been dealt. Mega creep is on the cards, and Lumiere pushed back to the safety of his base.
Well, Lumiere, he just can't do anything. Adriano's played an exceptional game, just making sure to always prioritize him. Can they maybe get the punch? No.
Oh, they won't even be
quite.
able to. A 4-star out. And it's a lot of damage. HFN's
The
got a
Sunder on the
as well
AA.
to try and keep him alive, but this actually could be okay for Radiant. HFN, he won't have meta for second life. This actually is going to be a good fight for them. Exo popped as
They're
well,
just
but
taking
can they
action.
get set up? Look at the throw though, Tavo. Oh no, the Familiars tier 4s are down. Throne's exposed, King ID's in, but it doesn't matter. Who cares about taking fights? Let's just go for the base instead and close out game 2 to send us to game 3.
Very, very nicely done by Wolf Team, being able to bring that one back.